Even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Jazz leading by 3. Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. George is out there with Collier, and it's Bailey in at the 3. It's the group right now for Utah. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Kevin, back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Pass to Collier. Shot clock at 2 with the shot. Bailey misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Wiggins. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Jazz with the lead. Here's Collier, and here's George for 3. Hits it from three-point range. George has got 8 points.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Wiggins outside. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Caruso. Schroeder setting the pick for Caruso. On the wing, Wiggins. Let's go. And he connects with the jumper. Wiggins has got 4 this quarter.
No hesitation from Wiggins, shooting with confidence and conviction.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside for George. And Utah, another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Caruso looking for an opening. Thompson outside. Pass to Schroeder. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. Take a look at the Jazz. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
On defense, Utah. Robinson on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Robinson a screen on George. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Schroeder.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Pass to Collier. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. And the Jazz another 3.
How about the confidence? Markkanen looking fearless from the corner.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's Wiggins missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Markkanen sets the pick for George. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Thompson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And stolen by Wiggins. Schroeder outside. A wide open look here for Caruso. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Pass to Collier. Now, here's George. Here's Collier. Kessler the screen. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Robinson sets a screen for Wiggins. The offensive rebound. And Robinson is right there.
Once that shot goes up, Robinson is doing his work well before that. He wants to get that miss if it happens.
And here's George for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
And how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Down low, here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning, or else he's dunking all over everybody.
Pass to Bailey. Jazz passing it around. Here's Collier. Oh, good on the 3. Gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Back to Schroeder. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now just a 1-point Utah lead.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Inside, here's Bailey, and finished off by Bailey.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Utah leading by 3 to the paint, and finished off by Bailey.
What a big night for Bailey. Scoring it well. I have a feeling there are going to be a lot of these performances in his future.
Schroeder passes to Thompson. Off target from outside. Utah has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to George. Now Bailey. A three-pointer off the mark. Wiggins with it. Now defended by Markkanen. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. George passes to Kessler. Markkanen in the corner. Outside, George. Here's Collier. 9 points in the game so far. Fires from deep. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Pass to Bailey. Lets it go with the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Thompson kicks to Caruso. Robinson sets a screen for Caruso. Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Kessler. Robinson finds Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson inside the line. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Kessler. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
they didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Schroeder passes to Wiggins. Robinson sets a screen for Wiggins. That shot wide open. Wiggins has got 6 in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The visitors on defense. Aston Yang. And here's Anderson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Makes it off the glass. Anderson's got 6.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Pass to Anderson. Now Niang. Back to Anderson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Williams throws it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Here's Niang. Anderson outside. Screen by Niang. A nice shot by Anderson. He's got 10.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Being on 57% from the field in the third. Schroeder passes to Wiggins. Down low. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Up against Williams. Niang passes to Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Utah. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Being one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Williams dishes to Schroeder for the lead. And he lays it up and in. Schroeder's got 10.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Pass to Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Now in the lineup for your Jazz, number 5, Cody Williams.
It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Up by 2. From Delta Center. Back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 2. Markkanen kicks to Love. Love with the screen on Schroeder. Back to Love. 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Robinson. Love's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. It's Thompson off the drive. Kicks it out to Schroeder. From 20 feet out. The rebound by the Jazz.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
To the left side wing. Niang finds Anderson. And here's Love, guarded by Robinson. Love the pass to Anderson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Schroeder dishes to Robinson. Caruso, bounce pass. There's Schroeder. Rebound, Utah. Niang's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Schroeder setting the pick for Caruso. Pass to Wiggins. Robinson down low. He's going up against Love. And that one's good, Caruso.
And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Jazz making a switch here. George is checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
All right, Allie, thank you. Jazz trail by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Love. Left side, Anderson. Pulls up. The Jazz with another miss. Gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. Wiggins outside. Thompson a screen on Markkanen. And it's Wiggins missing.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Back to Schroeder. Robinson sets a screen for Schroeder. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Robinson, that's good.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
Robinson against Love. Back to George. Love outside. Off target from three-point range.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Robinson a screen on George. Wiggins outside. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Love outside. Back to George. Love with the screen for George. Pass to Love. The Jazz with another miss.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Schroeder kicks to Thompson. Caruso, the pass to Schroeder. It's up a three. Rebound, Utah.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Love with the screen on Schroeder. George dishes to Markkanen. That ball, nice speed that time from George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And it's Wiggins missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
George against Schroeder. Pass to Love. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Caruso. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can meet him up at that apex.
George passes to Love. Back to George. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Here's Wiggins. Caruso kicks it over to Schroeder. Schroeder setting the pick for Thompson. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by George.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
3-pointer. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. A paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Thompson passes to Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Love with the screen on Schroeder. There's the lob to Markkanen. Inside. And it's Schroeder missing. Jazz trail by 9. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Thursday and then on Monday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
In that game against the Cavaliers, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Wiggins in the post. He's guarded by Markkanen. Schroeder outside. Robinson a screen on George. Nobody near Schroeder. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. George against Schroeder. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Pass to Markkanen. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Now here's Caruso. Schroeder outside. With the shot. Oh, and wide open, nails the J.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder. They're using the pick to get himself a good look.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Kessler.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Outside Wiggins. That one goes. Count it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Kessler. Robinson there for the rebound. And about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wiggins. Schroeder outside. Unloads. Jumper is off. Jazz trail by 13. Now Kessler. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
Putting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Robinson outside. Here's Wiggins. Markkanen pulls it down. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now George. Bailey. Outside George. A three-pointer. Good. Schroeder with the ball. Outside Caruso. Here's Wiggins. Schroeder outside. Clock at 6. Missed on the 3. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
So the road team gets the W in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Andrew Wiggins.